and the New Orleans Saints. Kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reid to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Come on, set. 50, green. Hut.
They stick with Jacobs. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Let's rush it. 6. Yellow. 43. Set.
Air it out on 3rd. Gets everything he has under this one. Knocked away. That's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals.
Chuck will throw to get us started. This is a heater going deep. His first throw is an interception. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Down. Yellow. Line. Ready?
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Okay,
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Love now off the play action. This one's caught.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Warriors, 70.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and they hit. It free, incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen, so it'll be second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing third and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Has him on the quick hitter. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They're going Taylor. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Red 38. Hut.
Going run again with Jacobs. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped in the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Cluster 6. Red, yellow. Hut.
Third and long for him here. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
At the 7-yard line.
offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Come on, 30. Check.
They'll run. Jacobs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. To the air with Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Well, you know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Packers take a 13-0 lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Shut up.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lower the deficit to a single possession. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Jacobs running behind center. Free up the middle.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Saints 7. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
18. Ready. Cougar 19. Under 10. Under 10.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Taylor trying to run for this first. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. They get it on the keeper. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Chuck now on 1st down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still at the 40 here. 2nd and 10.
Go! 70 Rangers. 70 Lions.
Chuck working from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
Well, that's now 2 cases that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going to the ground again on 1st. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 34-yard line.
Ready?
Play fake, it's Love. He rolls to his right. Caught, this is Greg Dulcich. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. A solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Set, cut.
Running right, here's Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here's Jacobs again on second down. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Offense up to the line fast.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
52 blaster. Black ultra. Steel, black. Red, yellow. Green jack.
Throwing his love on third. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go. Set, go.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down.
Come on, set. Black 40. Set.
Play action. Love. Headed out right. Completed to his running back. Shoots away from one. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. From a good play into a great play. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Love now. We've got a screen to the running back. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal.
Set. Hut, hut.
Jacobs. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Held to no gain on the run, and that brings up 4th and goal. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. Only a 20-yarder here. The kick by Ryland is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Saints 7. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Caught out left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And goes to the hurry-up here.
Gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Shuck now from the gun. It is cut left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. And this one is launched downfield. And he's got it, it's in close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
The kicker on for the
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints cut the lead down to 10.
Saints 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready, set.
And out to Jacobs to start the drive. Rocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Hut.
Now Love on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws this one deep down the right side. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Black 40.
Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Gain of 11. That's good. First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Love from the gun. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Handoff running right. Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
All about that defense there. Had them bottled up from the jump. Truth be told, probably lucky they even got back to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
Love now to throw. Setting up the screen. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Offense to the line fast.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Third and 2. Love to throw. Pass brought in by Watson. is brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
52 Blue.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they could reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. Has room into the secondary. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Packers make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Warriors 70. Set. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. All in left side. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Working quickly here.
The Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. Escapes the pocket. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And even with time to process as he ran backwards, Brock, still no idea what's going on. He's indeed going to wind up in his own end zone for a safety. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready. 10 black. 22 needle. Red, cycle.
Love out of the shotgun. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. He's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
First down throw, here's Love. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Back to the air. Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Turning to Jacobs on third. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Packers. First down.
Going back to Jacobs on first down. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage. It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here we go. Red, yellow, sticky, green. Steel, black.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our 4th quarter.
On the ready.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Black Ultra. Set cut. Black 95. Claude red. Black shot. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Forced out to his right. He's got it complete to Reed. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready.
Jacobs trying to run his way in. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Red striker. Blue striker. Ready.
Love now on 3rd and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At their 48.
Shuck working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that. Now,
this is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation of doing that work on the practice field, knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
32. Black shot. Cut.
3rd and long. Here's Love. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Oh, first time for everything. He's bringing this punt out of his own end zone.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Chuck's going to throw here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Here we go, set.
They go counter, it's Jacobs. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Buying some time right. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Blaster, 6. Black 40.
In motion the slot man right. Jacobs on 3rd and goal. And the stand continues. Stopped at the line. It's now 4th and goal. No gain on the ground, so now a ways to go if they decide to go for this on 4th and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Packers getting closer to their 10th win of the season.
A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Moore with a return. Miscommunication on the lateral. The ball is loose. And they steal it back up.
You better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you.